quarterback in the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Shooter taking a shot deep. Open target. Her third. From left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch him. He's going to set up. He's going to go for the... It fell from the sky into air and ice hit.
They once faced off for the beer barrel, but tonight from Neyland Stadium, they fight for different reasons tonight. Kentucky win and a Bama loss on Friday means Kentucky will have the 2 seed in the SEC, but Tennessee, they can play spoiler, and boy, I think some people want to see that. Welcome everybody watching live on YouTube inside the broadcast booth. I'm Jeff Melnition, and joining me for this one is Matt Hatchell. Matt, this is a big game, but if you're Kentucky, how do you want to start this game out?
Well, if you're Kentucky, you got 2 things to focus on starting out tonight. The first one, play your game. Come out hard, come out fast, play the game you've played all year. It's what got you in this position. But also, you cannot focus on anything except this game in front of you. Who cares what Alabama's going to do tonight or do later this week if you can't get the W tonight?
1st and 10 and a handoff as Tennessee will start with the ball first, and there's Richie James picking up 12 on the first play of the game.
And I like this from Tennessee, going right at the Kentucky defense to start. Nothing flashy there, just a good run up the middle for a quick first down.
Trips to the top of the formation, quick receiver throw, but there's nowhere to go. And Caleb Ward with the tackle.
Yeah, Caleb Ward, one of the 3 seniors shooting up for Kentucky tonight with a big hit as Mitchell can't get anything going there again. I've said it before, these wide receiver screens, you have to have those other wideouts setting blocks. Otherwise, that defense is going to come and attack your receiver.
Second and 9. Tight end Justin Creel going in motion. Will set up on the right side of the formation. Quick throw, and Potter connects with Logan Mitchell for 11 on the in-breaking route.
And that's what I need to see from Potter tonight. This Kentucky defense is going to get pressure on them all game. So getting rid of the ball quickly, finding the open receiver, and Tennessee is going to do great things.
Trips once again, but this time handoff, trying to get to the outside. Nowhere to go. Rich James tackled for a loss of 2 on the play.
Yeah, and I had the chance to talk to Logan, the 80 for Tennessee before the game, Jeff. He gave me 2 quotes. I said, what can we expect from you guys tonight? His first one, we're here to break some hearts. We're fired up and ready to pull off all the stops against Kentucky. We want our high-powered offense to make some plays. And then the second quote he gave me was, we going to hit Kentucky harder than that wall hit Dale.
Handoff. And Richie James stopped for no gain on the play. Smoke Wyatt in the vicinity, but they'll give it to Gleasack, the other linebacker. 3rd and 12 coming up.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that second part of that quote really got out there. As Gleasack, another senior suiting up for Kentucky tonight, as well as the cornerback, Devon Granger. Him, Granger, and Ward all making their final starts for Kentucky in the regular season.
Potter going to look to throw to the far side. Batted and knocked away by Ryan Gauchi.
Yeah, that's just a great play there by Gauchi. Dangerous throw there by Potter, trying to thread that outside corner. I liked how Tennessee started this drive, but not able to get anything going there.
And after a couple first downs, a punt for Tennessee as the drive stalled out. And a good return by Glades. We know what he can do on the return game, and he picks up 24 here. As Pinesaw will have good starting field position for his first drive of the game.
Yeah, and I talked to our 14R Davis, the 80 for Kentucky, asking the same things. We know what this game can have on your playoff chances. He said, we're not sleeping on Tennessee. We know how hungry this team is and that they want to play spoiler tonight. We're going to come out playing our game.
Well, there's a good run by Pinesaw up the middle, still on his feet, dragging bodies for a gain of 17.
Yeah, I mean, Pinesaw, again, he's not the most agile quarterback in the league, but at 6'5", 265, he's a tough guy to bring down. I mean, look at that, just absolutely abusing the smaller defenders. Xander Travelstead at 5'10", 200, young man, you got to get a little bigger to bring him down.
1st and 10. Receiver coming in motion, will line up in the tight formation, and he's going to get the throw, and that's going to be another first down. Tucker Quirk was that receiver in motion.
Yeah, and that's a guy you got to keep your eye on, is Quirk. He is built for speed. If there's a body you got to keep in front of you, it's got to be Quirk.
1st and 10 for Pinesaw in Tennessee territory, and that's going to be thrown out, and that's caught Breaking off a couple tackles is Joey Batolo, picking up 9.
Great job by Batolo. They're shaking off the tackles. This is Tennessee's weakness. They have to be able to stop Kentucky quickly. They can't allow those yards after catch.
2nd and 1 coming up. Pine-Sol, oh, what a throw! Out of the backfield, Taylor Copley picking up 9 and a first down. This drive keeps humming along.
Yeah, great job there as this drive just keeps moving, like you said. Great throw there by Pine-Sol, able to find the open receiver.
1st and 10, 2 receivers to the near side, 1 receiver to the top, and it's Patolo coming in motion to the right side. And handoff to Heath up the middle. He will pick up 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, great job by Heath, just picking it up. You know, it's interesting to not see Copley back there in the halfback position sometimes, but that's what Heath brings to them.
2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Ball fake, touchdown, Tyler Amos.
And that's really a great call there by the Kentucky offense. They had some success on the run, so they do a very quick little play action. Amos just able to slip behind the first defender there in the cornerback. And at that point, the safety's playing back just a step, and that's just enough room to thread the needle and put it in. Great drive there by the Kentucky offense.
And just like that, 6 plays, 55-yard drive, and it was set up by the Stevie Glades return of 24. That really got this drive humming along, and really Kentucky just continuing where they left off that second half of the Clemson game last week.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're Tennessee, the one thing you can't do is obviously nobody likes to admit this, but unfortunately, Tennessee's season is pretty much over after this game, right, Jeff? So if you're Tennessee, you got nothing to lose. You got nothing to lose. I don't care if you're down 7, down 48, or up 10. You keep playing your heart out the entire game because this is your chance to ruin what has been a great Kentucky season so far.
Samuel Woodard saying in chat, Logan, let's end this year on a good note. Madison Nicole, appreciate you coming in after a big win against Florida in the previous game over on Twitch between Florida and Florida State. Lee Potter with a gain of 7. And I think it's going to have to be Potter making some plays with his feet that's going to have to open this game up.
Yeah, I mean, I think setting the run up to then free up those receivers is going to be the breaking point for Tennessee.
Potter going to look to throw. That's going to be caught. Justin Creel holds onto it for a gain of 5 and a first down.
Yeah, great job by Creel, able to take the hit from Ward and hold on to the ball. Beautiful job there by the receiver.
Appreciate everybody watching on YouTube. 1st and 10, 2 receivers to the top, kind of strong formation to the near side if they want to run, but they're going to throw, and Potter will throw that away.
Yeah, Potter just getting rid of the ball. I like the decision there. Felt the pressure. Was able to find a man close enough so it's not intentional grounding. Smart decision there by the junior.
Flame, Carr, Nicole, Mitchell, Pokey, Woodard, Ken. Appreciate you guys tuning in so far. We'll get to more names as the game goes on. 3rd down coming up as Potter can't connect on his last 2 passing attempts.
Yeah, good pass there. Just threw it a bit too high, so his receiver has to go up to get it and can't get the feet back down and bound.
3rd and 10. Potter going to look to throw. 4 yards shy of the first down, but the yak after the grab for Patterson makes it up, and that's going to be a gain of 12.
Yeah, Johnny Patterson, great job there by the freshman. You know, comes in tonight, Jeff, 682 receiving yards on the season, tied for 2nd most on the team. You know, he's just kind of fighting forward there and able to pick up that first down.
Potter throwing that away. Pressure in his face. Now 500 in terms of passing attempts.
Yeah, but again, if Kentucky can keep that pressure up, I think Potter will start to break a little bit, though. If I'm Tennessee, I got to provide blocking for my quarterback.
Blitz! Potter goes down. Gleasack coming in as Kentucky bringing the pressure.
And that is just, unfortunately, the complete opposite of what I said. You know, Gleasack will get credit there, but part of that does also go to Latrell Terry, the safety, coming in on the blitz as well, slowing down Potter. Great send there by the Kentucky defense on 2nd down.
Mitchell calling for the O-line to pick up those defenders, but if they bring more than you can handle, then, you know, that's a win for the defense and almost a win for the defense, but it will be as they'll get the ball back, but could have had better field position, and now a punt once again to Stevie Glades.
Yeah, Harlan Cash there on the breakup. I don't hate the throw there from Potter, though, Jeff. Unfortunately, Cash just kind of appeared out of nowhere, it seemed. you know, he had the idea. He had a man, just unfortunately Cash was right in his way.
Trying the best spells that he could find in the Harry Potter spell book for the defense, coming out of nowhere. You hate to see it. 1st and 10 coming up for Scott Pinesaw, who just led Kentucky down on their first opening drive of the game for a touchdown. What did he do here? He picks up 6.
Yeah, as Pinesaw able to pick up 6 there, just kind of, again, lowers the shoulder, lowers the head, is able to just kind of use that big frame of his to fall forward for some good yardage.
4-down defensive lineman for this Tennessee defense on this play, bringing some pressure with the linebackers, and it works. Loss of 2 for Copley on the run.
Yeah, it's Mercury Hawkins there getting credit for their first tackle of the night. Great job there, just kind of, like I said, brings the house, and I think that is something Tennessee's going to have to go back to, Jeff. I think they're going to have to bring the pressure quite a bit tonight.
48 tackle on the season for Hawkins. 3rd and 6. Tennessee, can they get the stop, or will Pinesaw complete this drive? No! Copley picks up 5. Good open field tackle by Ben Johnson. And that's going to be 4th down and a punt to Logan Mitchell.
Yeah, great job there by Johnson. Unfortunately, Pinesaw got it Copley a little too slowly. Copley not able to turn around after catching that ball in the comeback route. And Tennessee with a great stop there. But that's a good punt there from the Kentucky punter, keeping Tennessee pinned in their own territory.
I didn't see Logan Mitchell back there, so I don't know if Logan actually put his player back there for punts. We'll have to see and confirm that.
He said he wasn't.
Oh, he wasn't? Okay.
He said he was only doing kicks, I believe.
Okay, only kicks. Yeah, got that right. Yep, I remember that now. So only kicks. 2-by-2 set. As Potter's going to be sacked for a loss of 8 on the play. Miles Mello with his 7th sack of the season.
Actually, Jeff, I do believe they created Juan Pablo, the defensive tackle, with that sack there.
I saw 99, 80. Okay, 99. Juan Pablo, his 6th of the season. So 1 behind Mello.
Our camera guys got to get better at some of these angles.
No, it was just me and the numbers. 2nd and 18. Potter's going to look to scramble, takes on Smoke Wyatt. That's sometimes never a good thing and doesn't work out in your favor, but he does pick up positive yards. 3rd and 16 coming up. So your typical 3rd and 16 play here, Matt.
Yeah, you know, just something that you always have some, at least 1 or 2 plays in the playbook for. But I like the idea from Potter. It's just unfortunately Smoke Wyatt saw it coming as well and kind of was able to pick him up quickly.
Here we go, 3rd and 16. What does Mitchell have up his sleeve for Potter? Well, he's going to take a deep shot. Oh, it is caught on the far side. James Freeman picking up 34.
And that's what you need there. Like I said, you got 1 play for it, and right there, Freeman makes that cut upfield. Kentucky going with the zone, so Harlan Cash is covering that area, but nobody behind him because the safety's playing more towards the center of the field due to where the ball was lined up. Beautiful pass there from Potter for the big 1st down.
James Freeman, his 40th catch of the season. 2 receivers to the near side. Blitz coming, but it's picked up, but it doesn't matter. Still sacked for a loss of 5.
Yeah, that's a great job there by Juan Pablo. Again, getting credit. And look at that, almost like I think it threw him off. If you notice, I believe that's Jackson Miller Sr., the defensive tackle, backing up in coverage, Jeff, and allowing the linebackers to then go for the blitz, kind of throw off the offensive line there. Great play call there by the defense.
2nd and 15. Once again, starting a drive where they lose yards on 1st down, but Potter's going to look to scramble once again. Broken tackle. Picks up those yards and then some, so it's going to be 3rd and 8. Now your typical 3rd and 16, but it's 3rd and 8. Your typical 3rd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, but my issue right now is Potter seems too comfortable scrambling, Jeff. He's not giving his receivers time to develop the play.
Breathing heavy is Potter. We'll see if that affects him on this throw. He's going to throw it deep. Overshot his intended target. 4th and 8 coming up. Tennessee will punt it again for the 3rd straight time.
But I think that was actually one of the better outcomes of that play, Jeff, because he threw it near his intended receiver, but unfortunately, it looked like Stevie Glades, the safety, was then sliding over to almost make a play on the ball if it was at the receiver. So instead, it sails out of bounds, you don't throw an interception, and you pin Kentucky a little bit back in their own territory.
Yeah, Glades with the worst return that he's had, only 13 yards. So Kentucky with the worst starting field position that they've had in this game.
Keep in mind, though, so far, that is at their own 31.
So far. 2 receivers to the top. They are going to motion Patolo out. As Pinesaw throws it just before the pressure gets there. Would have been a good play for a sack, but instead incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, great job by Tennessee. Like I said, I think that's what they need to keep going. Keep getting that pressure. I need to see 5, 6 guys attacking that O-line.
Pine-Saw looking to throw out 2 receivers in the vicinity and trips up Hardigan, who had the edge if he would have kept his feet under him, but instead it's going to be 3rd and 4.
Yeah, I believe he tripped over Tyler Amos, who had the touchdown earlier, and that's not what you want for Kentucky. He had the first down, but now you're sitting at 3rd and 4.
Here we go on 3rd down. Pine-Saw's got all day. Across the middle, broken up by the defense. Kind of threw it behind the intended target, because if he would have threw it to the receiver out in front, he would have had the first down.
Yeah, Chris Cook, the freshman, coming up big there with a great defensive play. Jeff, like you said, Pine-Saw just a little behind the receiver, so Cook able to get the hands in and swat it away, and Tennessee's getting that ball right back.
And a return by LaMichael Murray, picking up 11. So the receiver trying to help out the offense as best as he can. 1st and 10. What does Tennessee need to do in order to get this Kentucky pressure from caving in on them?
I think you got to hand the ball off to Richie James more personally. I mean, Lee Potter's doing a lot of running, but you want to have James in there as well.
Play action, and he's going to throw it, and that will be caught by Creel, picking up 2 on the play.
Yeah, almost a RPO-style play, it seemed there, Jeff. I was a little confused because Potter took a couple steps almost past the line before he threw it, so able to get it off, though, for a gain of 2.
Bunch set to the top of the formation, but it's going to be a handoff to the near side, and a good play, but Richie James kind of finagling his way, picking up 4, could have maybe had the first down or close to it.
Yeah, good run there by James, but Jeff, you kind of put it best. He ran more east-west than north-south, and that's not what I'm wanting to see there out of the halfback.
Trips to the near side, 1 receiver all alone to the top. Halfback screen on 3rd and 4. They get rid of it. James will be tackled down right where he caught the ball for a loss of 1 by Smoke Wyatt.
Yeah, and just unfortunately, again, with those screenplays, if you get the blockers out there, that's great, but he didn't get enough out there. As it looked like one of the O-linemen actually had to take a step back to stop Potter from getting sacked before he get rid of it. So instead, they lose 1 there and have to punt the ball right back.
Again, Pokey, Mitchell, who else we got here? Davis. Shout out some new guys. Flame, Carr, SPVCE Mob. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Corneth showing up as well. Appreciate everybody, all 35 watching on YouTube. Tim Britt saying roll tide. Appreciate everybody coming in, watching some games on YouTube. And that's going to be it for the end of the first quarter. You're watching CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. There we go. Ice tray in here. Start of the second quarter. We'll start with a Kentucky run. Picking up 6 is Copley.
Yeah, great run there by Copley. Also able to put the stiff arm into Tennessee and able to keep the play alive. That's going to be big for Kentucky, is just being able to have Copley back there to just keep the drive moving.
Hornet saying screen passes are the bane of his existence. He didn't watch the first game on YouTube today because they would not have been the bane of your existence, as Copley picking up the first down.
Best State Clemson making those screenplays work better than anybody we have seen so far this season.
Well, it helps when you got Salmons as well. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. As Pine-Saw's going to look to throw to Copley out of the backfield. Calls it in for a gain of 4.
Yeah, good job there, Copley, able to catch it in stride, but a great job by Tennessee as well. They don't, make the tackle or anything, Jeff, but they did get there quick enough to just kind of force Copley to run out of bounds.
3 receiver set once again, the 2 to the top of the screen, and that is a good receiver screen. There is a flag down. This one might be coming back.
I think blocking the back.
Flipping. So not exactly blocking the back, but
it did go against Hardigan, who I did think was making an illegal block in some way out there on that screenplay.
2nd and 19. Could have been a first down. Maybe this is good for Tennessee's defenses. They're going to hand this one off to Copley, only picking up 5 on the play. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 15.
And this is just what those big clipping penalties do, Jeff. I mean, all of a sudden now, you get a good run by Copley, and it's still 3rd and 15. Let's see, does Kentucky have one of those rabbits in their playbook?
Split back, halfback screen. Copley's got it with blocking, and he's got the first down, picking up 17.
Yeah, and again, that's one of those plays where when you have the blockers, Jeff, the screen, in my opinion, is one of the hardest plays to stop when you have the blockers, but it's one of the easiest when you don't. And right there, Kentucky has all the blockers in the world. Look at that late block coming in by the O-lineman as well to help Copley pick up that first down.
First and 10 inside Tennessee territory. 3-down defensive lineman for Tennessee on this first down play. Quick throw, and that is going to be close to a first down. Amos picks up 8 this time. No penalty flags.
Yeah, and again, when you have those blockers set up there, that's what works. Amos does a great job turning it around as well. Hardigan sets the screen, and Amos cuts it to the outside where there's nobody there.
Handoff to Heath, stiff arm, breaking out of 2 tackles, and that will be a gain of 6 and a first down.
Yeah, Michael Heath just showing a little bit of that grown man strength there, able to carry him for the first down. And, you know, that is only Kentucky's 6th first down of the game. It's not like they're beating Tennessee by a lot there.
First and 10, quick throw, it's picked off! Tennessee with the first pick of the game. And just like that, maybe breathing a sigh of relief as well on defense.
That's going to be Joshua Hughes, the freshman safety, first interception of his career, and a big one there. Congratulations, young man. That is what Tennessee needed there to turn that tide.
Just like that, Potter with the football back. Ball fake. He's going to look to scramble. He's got some room to roam and picks up 10, but he's going to be inches shy of moving the sticks.
Yeah, but a good play there by Potter. Those plays I'm fine with him scrambling, Jeff, if I'm Tennessee. Nothing downfield gives it time to develop. It doesn't see anything scrambles. But it's when he kind of immediately tucks in and runs that I have an issue with.
Second and inches, quick bubble screen. It is caught. Broken tackle, another one. Johnny Patterson picking up 9.
And I'll be honest, Jeff, I'm surprised that worked as well as it did. It looked broken almost. No blocks set out there. Patterson having to break a tackle immediately to get that first down. But when it works like that, it works like that.
2 receivers to the top of the formation. Handoff to James. How did he get out of that? Picking up 4.
I mean, Jeff, would you like to know how he got out of that? It's simply put, Richie James was 5'8", 175. He quite literally slipped underneath the defenders there.
Quite literally. Second and 6. Halfback screen. And James has it. Gaining 1 on the play. So picking up 1 yard. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, Glades getting credit on the tackle there. That's a good. It almost worked, but Kentucky able to have enough guys back in coverage to stop it immediately.
2-by-2 set for Potter. Blitz coming, but it's picked up. Potter throwing it deep to the end zone, underthrew, and it falls incomplete. Cash with the deflection, as I believe they were going for LaMichael Murray on the outside, who got behind his man, but the ball was underthrown.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate there. Potter, it looked like he put all his arm into that too. Just ended up being a slightly bit underthrown. Ooh. No, I think that went through the back of the end zone.
Hit at the 5.
As we are getting correction from
from
our studio guys. Yeah, Logan Mitchell, intended target there, just underthrew him the tiniest bit, and Cash able to get there for the deflection.
Wasn't a coffin corner, comes out to the 20. So Tennessee's defense back out on the field. That's been on the field a lot. As that one is broken up. Another big hit by the man with the interception, Joshua Hughes.
Yeah, and that's a good hit, though, by the defender. Able to break up that pass immediately there. Not able to do anything with it.
Second and 10, coming in motion is Batolo from left to right. Sets up as Heinzog gets the snap, looking to escape the pocket. Tripped up before he could get outside, and he had a lot of room, but Hawkins, he'll get his first sack of the game now.
Yeah, Mercury Hawkins coming in tonight, Jeff. 47 tackles on the season. Not a slouch by any means. Able to trip up Pinesaw there for only his 2nd sack of the season.
Having a big game so far, and definitely helping out Tennessee's defense. Can they get the stop here and quickly get off the field? Trips to the near side. Pinesaw going to look to throw quickly underneath to Hardigan. Picks up 2, but it's going to be 4th and 9, and Pinesaw looks a little rattled, throwing it underneath and not allowing his receivers out wide to get set up downfield.
And I think that goes back to the pressure Kentucky was putting on him, Jeff. That's what they need to do. Pinesaw felt that pressure and just needed to get rid of it. He found Hardigan for a gain of 2, but obviously on 3rd and 10, that's not going to do anything for him.
Like Murray picking up 5 on the return. That was probably the opportunity where Tennessee could have maybe got to close to midfield.
Yeah, but let's see what they can do now. This is the best they've been in a while.
The defensive game so far. Blitz picked up. Potter throws it out wide. It is caught by Freeman, only picking up 3.
Yeah, but if you're Tennessee, you take that because that at least keeps the ball moving forward and helps Potter follow into a rhythm. 10 for 17 for 77 yards. He has looked a little shaky at times tonight.
2 receivers to the near side, 1 receiver to the top. Ball fake for Potter, throwing it out of bounds, incomplete.
Once again, I mean, that's the same play they ran to try to score the touchdown on the previous drive, but again, this time Potter overthrows his receiver.
3rd and 7 coming up for Tennessee. 3rd down has not been their calling card in this game to start. We'll see if it changes. Potter going to take a shot deep, 1-on-1, broken up, trying to test Gauchi this time, but it falls incomplete. So same result as the last drive, as it's going to be a punt.
Yeah, and I think right there, that is just simply Potter trying to do too much. There's really no better way to say it. He was just trying to do a little too much there. A couple of shorter passes there on especially 2nd down, Jeff. You don't need to go for 12 there. A nice little 5-6 yard pass helps you out a lot more. So I think Potter just needs to settle down and not try to force anything. He's only down 7. He's not out of this game.
1st and 10 for Pine Sol, and they haven't made it easy on Kentucky's offense, and it's not going to start out great here. McCall with the tackle. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, I mean, I will give Tennessee's defense credit right now, Jeff. Outside of that one drive where Kentucky put up 6, Tennessee's defense has looked great tonight.
Pistol full house in the backfield. 2 receivers out wide. Handoff to Copley. He's got the edge and a first down.
And of course, I should have just kept my mouth shut because that happens. But a great run there by Copley nonetheless.
Gaining 10 on that carry. Got the blocking out wide, and he knew what to do with it. Veteran running back in the CFSL. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom for Kentucky. Pine Sol's got split back in the backfield. Halfback screen to Copley. He's got it. Breaking out of 1 off a spin, picking up 2 out of all that.
Yeah, that might have been the most high-powered 2 yards I've seen in a long time as Copley tried to get something going, but Tennessee just was not allowing it.
Tolo in the backfield. Might be used as a running lead blocker, but Pine Sol up the middle. He'll pick up 6 on that play. Brings up 3rd and manageable.
And I mean, that's impressive. He carried Jordan Bartlett, the defensive end, with him. Bartlett, 6'2", 265, kind of built just like Pine Sol, but Pine Sol wins the strength battle that time.
Safety looks like he's coming into blitz, but it doesn't matter. He runs into his offensive lineman, falls down. Hawkins will get his 3rd tackle for loss, and it's going to be a punt upcoming as Tennessee's defense comes up with another stop.
And Mercury Hawkins, the freshman, showing out in the final game this season, Jeff. 3 tackles for loss on the game already. Hawkins coming in tonight with only 1 on the season. That's a big stop there. Oh, my God.
Oh, good grief. Shadow round for LaMichael Murray. We will see him next season. Nice knowing you, kid.
Oh, my God.
Hawkins, a 3-star. 47 tackles coming in on the season, has 3 tonight, and a big sack as well. Murray will pick up 3, so he's back in the shadow round.
Murray just saying, I don't care about anything right now. It seems great job. But again, see, that right there is the inconsistency for Potter for me, Jeff. 11 for 20. He just has not been good consistently.
Trips to the near side from the kind of bunch set. Potter throwing it deep, double, triple coverage, and it's picked off. They were talking about it in chat. Gauchi comes up with it.
And I don't like to be mean to the players on the broadcast, Jeff, but that just might be one of the dumbest decisions I've seen this season. And it's not because he threw it into triple coverage. It's not even because he threw it into triple coverage for an interception. He had an open receiver on the check down, Jeff, 4 yards in front of him. That is a guy who is trying to go out and make a play when it just simply doesn't need to be made.
And I wonder if that goes back to just how the season has gone for Tennessee, and that could just be trying to do too much and not letting your other routes develop and checking in on one receiver and not moving to your 2nd or 3rd receivers. You always have a primary, but you always have a couple more receivers out there for you to help you out. 1st and 10 after a nice run by Copley is he'll get a carry once again, this time only a gain of 4.
Yeah, and this is what those types of plays do, Jeff, is now Tennessee's defense has to get right back out there again not get a chance to catch their breath and run a little winded.
Halfback screen to Heath. Can he break a tackle? He will, but not the second one. Only a gain of 1 on the play. And a nice tackle by Cedric York coming in from his corner spot to get a tackle, a little 49 on 47 action.
And this is big. If Tennessee can get back off this field again quickly, that's a huge win for their defense right now.
Trips to the top of the formation for Pinesaw. 35. He won't even get rid of it because the sack is there from Jordan Bartlett.
Yeah, Bartlett says you won the last battle, but you're not winning this one. That is a giant W for Tennessee. And now if I am the Tennessee coaching staff, I am grabbing Lee Potter by the shoulder pad and saying, you are not throwing the ball farther than 10 yards. As someone please stop killing LaMichael Murray.
That might not stop happening.
I just want my man to live, Jeff. I just want to see him play for a couple more seasons, and I'm worried he's not going to do that.
Oh, man. We'll see if he can make it through the game. He might be. It's a good thing the half is coming up in a minute and 27. He might need the full half for that ice bath. 2nd and 6 coming up. Richie James with a gain of 4.
And that's what I'm talking about. That pass right there to James, Jeff, on the interception Potter just threw, that exact route was wide open.
2nd and 6 for Potter. The lefty will be brought down viciously by Smoke Wyatt.
Yeah, Wyatt just shooting through the gap like a man possessed there. That's a great tackle by the linebacker.
Blades coming in on a blitz. Picked up. Potter floating that one. Oh, no toe drag swag because you got to hold on to it first.
And that's just got to be frustrating for Tennessee. That time, that's not on Potter. That's on the receiver. That's exactly the type of throw you want, right where you want it. Not able to bring it in, though, as a receiver. And Tennessee now punting the ball right back.
Teams trading punts, but Kentucky finally getting into Tennessee territory with Stevie Glade's 16-yard return. 53 seconds remaining. Kentucky with 1 timeout remaining. And if you're Tennessee, you've got to at least hope that you can hold Kentucky to no points or at least a field goal.
I mean, again, Tennessee's defense, they have stepped up this first half, Jeff. It's all been relying on their offense.
Looking to throw is Pinesaw connects to Copley for a gain of 3. Clock's still rolling. They'll hurry it up.
Yeah, and I mean, you got to because Kentucky wants to save that last time out.
Pinesaw will get the shotgun snap. Looking to the near side. Dangerous pass, but it is going to be caught. But only a gain of 1.
Yeah, a gain of 1, or some might even say nothing there. Great job by Tennessee.
Trevelstead with another tackle, leading tackler for Tennessee. Pinesaw throwing it deep! Almost picked off by Trevelstead, who is back there for the deflection.
Trevelstead saying, not today, no, 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 no. In Kentucky, again, having to punt the ball away. Tennessee has one last chance here before the half.
Punt is away, 18 seconds. It'll hit at the 5 and bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Ball will come out to the 20. 16 seconds remaining in this first half of play. Tennessee only down 7-0. That touchdown in the first quarter, still standing as the only score we've seen in this game.
Yeah, but I think I have to agree with Madsen, Nicole, and chat, Jeff. If this game keeps going how it is, Tennessee's defense is going to have to be the ones to score for him.
1st and 10, handoff to James, and he's got a big hole. Tackled by Stevie Glades. 1st and 10 with 12 seconds remaining.
And I love that idea. Don't try to force anything if it's not there. Just get some momentum going into half.
Let's see, Potter, halfback screen. James has it. What a block on the outside, picking up 7.
Yeah, great block. Tennessee going to call that timeout. Let's see here. Are they are set up to take that deep shot, it seems.
2 trips to the top of the formation. 5 seconds remaining. Will he get the ball off? He will. He puts some hang time. Man! Oh! Incomplete! Unbelievable into the half. As we lost Matt Hatchell, who cannot believe
I'm here.
Just saw Kentucky on top of the half, 7-0 over Tennessee, and Kentucky will get the ball first to start the second half. Man, he put air under it. That's exactly what you want to do. But that was way too much air under it and not allowed his receiver to get under it.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, Jeff, with that type of play, I mean, let's be honest, if he puts any less air under it, there's a good chance that just ends up in the mosh. You know, on those types of plays, you always want to over than underthrow. It's just, unfortunately, normally you don't have a guy beating the defenders by about 3 yards. Yeah, that's just the unfortunate of it.
I think Kentucky breathed a sigh of relief there, because that could have easily been 7-7 at the half, but instead 7-0. Kentucky will get the ball. What halftime adjustments need to be made? We'll start with Kentucky first, since they'll get the ball first.
If I'm Kentucky, I just really have to let Pine-Saw just kind of be able to get time to throw it. Tennessee's done a great job at providing consistent pressure. And what I mean by that is they're not blitzing all the time at the same time. They're throwing in different schemes and keeping Kentucky on their toes, and that's been great for them. Kentucky needs to keep providing Pine-Saw pressure. And if I'm Tennessee, I just got to make that one big play. Their little plays have worked, but those big shots they've taken, they haven't worked out for them. Just that one big play, when it works, I think will put Tennessee right back into this game and maybe even blow it open.
All right. And we will see what kind of adjustments were made by the coaching staffs and see if Hatchell is at least 50% correct on his halftime adjustments, or what he thinks the halftime adjustment should be. Hardigan will move as the receiver coming in motion is Tucker Quirk. But it's going to be a handoff to Copley, and he will pick up 8 yards on that one. 2nd and 2 coming up.
And that's been kind of something Kentucky's done well. I mean, Copley, 49 rushing yards on 8 attempts. Tennessee's not allowing those big runs, but they're allowing enough that it's kind of showing Kentucky that, hey, we can run against them right now.
Pistol, ball fake, Pine-Saw, rolling, throwing on the run, connects with Patolo, picking up 5 on the play, and that will be a first down.
And that's what I'm talking about. Look at all that time Pine-Saw had. He threw it on the run when really he didn't need to. I think he was just hopefully trying to get rid of the ball quick enough to get to his receiver. But all the time in the world, nobody near him, and he was able to connect.
Like we all know where Murph is. He's asleep. It's past his bedtime. Handoff to Heath up the middle. He'll pick up 6.
I was about to say, to be fair, if Murph's asleep, I probably should be asleep as well. But a great run there by Heath.
Yeah, but you're
able
not
to pick
80
up 6.
years old.
Sometimes I feel like it.
4 down defensive lineman for Tennessee. Handoff to Heath. And he's got enough for the first down as this drive will continue inside Tennessee territory.
And that's what I'm saying. Kentucky's O-line really finally stepping up for the first time since that drive they scored on, Jeff. Really giving their quarterback and their running backs space.
4 down defensive lineman for Tennessee. Receiver for Kentucky coming in motion. That will be Quirk. He'll get the throw. Only a gain of 2.
Yeah, I mean, Tennessee doing a great job. They're attacking the short pass, able to bring him down immediately. I mean, let's be honest, Pine-Saw, 16 for 21, been great consistently, but only 91 yards on 16 completions.
2nd and 8, handoff to Copley. He's got the edge. He's got a lead blocker. Oh, he almost split the gap, but he picks up 19 in the process, gets inside the 30.
Yeah, and that right there, that's the greatness of the read option. Defender has to pick a choice and picks wrong, and that frees up Copley for a big gain there. Great job by Kentucky.
First and 10 inside the 30. Handoff to Heath. He is going to get pushed out of bounds. Does pick up 1 on the play.
Yeah, great job there. Kind of almost that same play, it looks like, but this time Tennessee able to pick it up a lot better.
2 receivers to the near side. Patolo coming in motion. Pump fake for Pine-Saw, taking a shot deep. Broken up in the end zone by Travelstead, who's been the last line of defense for a couple throws in this one. And that's another deflection to his name.
Yeah, Travelstead, the junior, saying, you aren't going to succeed, Pine-Saw. Give it up tonight.
2 receivers to the near side. Pine-Saw gonna throw it once again to the near side. Toe drag swag. That's how you do it, Tucker Quirk.
Yeah, and look at that perfectly run route there as Cedric York, the senior, just can't keep pace, and that allows Quirk to hit those toes in bounds for the big first down.
1st and goal for Kentucky. Remember, they scored on their opening drive of the first quarter as well. Could they do it for their first drive of the second half? And the screen going nowhere. That'd be a loss of 3. 2nd and goal coming up for the Wildcats.
I mean, Jeff, that just goes to show how great that Tennessee defense really was that first half, though. Yeah, you're right. Kentucky did score on their opening drive, but then that's the only time they got points. Like, Tennessee's defense has played really well tonight. It just seems after these opening drives, they're finally able to settle in, figure out what Kentucky's game plan is, and attack it.
2nd and goal. Pine-Saw, halfback screen again, blocking out in front, but he runs out of bounds.
And that's just unfortunate. Copley tried to stay in bounds, but couldn't get there couldn't keep his feet in bounds, I should say. And that's unfortunate. Tennessee with a big chance here to hold it.
3rd and goal. Hand out to Copley. He's going to be hit for a 1-yard gain.
And that's a great job by the Tennessee defense, holding them to 3.
Remember this field goal as it's through the uprights and good by Abdullah. Remember this field goal because Copley had a chance at 6. Could have made it 14-0. We will see.
That could come in big later if Tennessee can get a couple drives together.
Exactly. And that's been the thing. So far, just haven't seen a well-orchestrated drive from Tennessee that has sustained. They've all stopped right around midfield or at least inside Kentucky territory to the point where they couldn't go for a field goal.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If Tennessee can get 1 or 2 drives together, they're right back in this.
Here we go. 3 receivers out wide. It's going to be thrown underneath, and that's going to be Creel with no gain. And there's the defense once again all over the play.
Yeah, great job by Kentucky there. And Jeff, I think another thing that, just look at the time that's already taken down in this 3rd quarter.
Yep. Almost half has gone. Ball fake. Potter, he's going to scramble. He's got the edge, and he's got the first down. Takes a hit from Smoke Wyatt and Harlan Cash.
But like I said, that's what I want Potter to run if it's not a design run, Jeff. If he abandons the play super early, it doesn't work out well and Kentucky's able to attack.
Trips to the near side, 1 receiver down here to the near side, 2-3 to the far side. What am I talking about? As Potter picks up 9, as I stumble on my words. 2nd and 1 coming up for the Volunteers.
Yeah, that's just a great job. Potter able to get 9 as Stevie Glades gets his 6th tackle. And this is big. Tennessee really starting to put this drive together, it looks like.
On set, shotgun. Potter's got the ball. 2nd and 1, and that's going to be caught for a first down by Johnny Patterson.
Yeah, great job by Patterson. 3rd reception for 23 yards. Been that reliable kind of check down receiver, it seems. Potter finally starting to look consistent and confident back there tonight.
Still have yet to hear from Logan Mitchell in this game. We'll see if he makes an appearance. 2-by-2 set. Potter getting the shotgun snap. He will connect. That'll be LaMichael Murray picking up 6.
Yes, I do believe Mitchell has 1 reception tonight, Jeff, but Murray only his 2nd. I'll say this, Kentucky are keeping the big play guys in check right now.
Definitely. Even James Freeman, he had that one nice ball, one nice catch for, I think, 20 yards. But outside of that, it's been Patterson and Murray really doing the work, and Richie James as well. We'll see if these other guys can get going. 2nd and 4. Potter, he's going to scramble. He's got the first down. Takes the hit from Smoke Wyatt, picks up 14.
And again, that's what I'm wanting. I believe Potter takes some time, lets the play develop, and doesn't see anything in scrambles. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. But too early on, he was just kind of scrambling it randomly, it seemed.
Ball fake. Potter looking. Across the middle, but it's picked off. Threw it right to Glisek, who brings it to the 35.
And that's just a heartbreaking way to kill a drive. He had his man there. It looked like he was trying to find maybe LaMichael Murray. I believe it was actually Brandon Caesar. And just simply threw it at the wrong time. Miscommunication between Potter and the freshman Caesar. And that ends up in an interception for Glisek.
Killing momentum. That's 101 right there for how you do it. 2 receivers to the top of the formation, 1 to the near side. Ball fake, but Pine-Saw's got the midline read, and he's got 7.
Yeah, great run there by Pine-Saw. But again, Tennessee's defense, they've held firm. After that first drive of the first quarter, Jeff, they've given up a grand total of 3 points. They've been holding strong this game.
They have, and the defense has been out there for a lot of these drives. Pine-Saw, room to run to the 30, to the 25, picks up 34.
And times like that, I think that's when how much time it's been out there is finally getting to him. as the big man able to pick up the big yardage there, as I believe that was Travelstead coming in for the tackle. He's been the last line of defense in the air, now having to do it on the ground as well.
1st and 10 inside the red zone once again are the Wildcats for the second straight drive. The first time that's happened in this game for any team. Patolo coming in motion from left to right. Halfback screen to Copley, has the blocker, will pick up 3.
Yeah, great job there, Copley. Only picking up 3, though. Tennessee able to attack that quickly. And this is where they like to thrive, Jeff. They've been good so far.
2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top, split back. Pine-Saw is going to look to throw. Tight to Hardigan, but it's caught, picking up 14.
Yeah, Hardigan being kept really in check. Only 3 receptions tonight. But hey, if you're UK, you'll take it. They're able to get that first down as Travelstead with his 5th tackle.
21-27. It's Scott Pine-Saw on the night. 1st and goal. Patolo coming in motion. They're going to give it to Copley, and he has no! 2nd and goal coming up.
I don't know what Copley saw there. Maybe he saw a bug or something, or maybe a bunny rabbit that he didn't want to step on. But regardless, he takes a cut for some reason and ends up just short of the end zone.
2nd and goal. Pistol trying to set up the triple option. Pine-Saw can't pitch it. He'll take the 2-yard loss.
Here we go. Here we go. Here, Tennessee's defense doing it again. Here, let's see what they can do here on 3rd and goal from the 2.
Hopefully, every time I hear Stifler from American Pie, you don't score until you score. And that holds true in this one. Copley is going to be stopped. That's going to be 4th and goal.
I don't know if maybe we need to check a sports book to see if someone made a bet on like the over-under or something like that. I don't know what's going on. But, hey, Tennessee's defense with a great hold there. Again, Tennessee's not out of it, Jeff. You would really think with how well Kentucky's been playing this game, Tennessee should be out of it, but their defense is standing them up when it counts.
Return by Logan Mitchell. Finally get to call his name on a return, picking up 23. He was doing a lot of east-west movement, not really looking to go north. I know why Logan Mitchell took him off of kick return.
He gets confused sometimes.
1st and 10, ball fake. Potter, can he turn it around? He's got the edge. He's got the first down. Picking up 12.
Yeah, I mean, Tennessee, again, they're still in it. One big play, and I mean, you know, it's a 1-score game again.
Now they're going to go under center. I formation. Hand off to James, who stumbles and picks up 1 out of all that. So at least they picked up a yard.
I mean, impressive by James to get 1 there, but I don't like the play call there. If I'm Tennessee, I maybe avoid going under center. I keep in that shotgun pistol formation.
2nd and 9. Potter's going to escape the pocket, and he slides down. 3rd and 1 coming up.
Yeah, great job there by Potter picking up 8, but here we go, 3rd and 1. Tennessee only 2 for 9 so far tonight. This is one you got to convert right now.
Potter, no, it's knocked away, incomplete. Looking for James Freeman.
I don't know why you don't run it there. I really don't, especially Potter. He'd been succeeding. Heck, James fell forward for a yard earlier in the drive. That's a questionable decision to throw it there, and we're not getting a great punt.
McKinney shanks that one off the side of his foot. 1st and 10 as Kentucky will start at their own 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Pine-Saw pistol set, has Copley in the backfield. Coming in motion is Jake Smith. Hand off to Copley. Oh, he shrugs the man off of him like he was a weakling. To the 40, still on his feet, and inside the 35, inside Tennessee territory.
And once again, the grown man strength, this time being showed by Copley, not going to go down easy. Hughes coming up with a big tackle there, but even then, the big pickup by Copley, and that's probably the worst Tennessee's defense has looked tonight, Jeff.
Yeah, I would say so. 1st and 10 with 29 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter. It's been Kentucky and Tennessee territory this whole quarter. Halfback screen. Copley's got 6.
Yeah, and a great job there picking up sticks on that screen. And here we go. Kentucky finally starting to put it together consistently here. I think they're finding some chinks in that Tennessee defense. I think the defense might just be getting tired.
2nd and 4. Hand off to Heath. He's got the first down.
Yeah, great job there by Heath. Pick up the first down as we go to the 4th.
And that's going to do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. Put your 4s up in chat. This has been a defensive game, but Kentucky will start in Tennessee territory to open up the 4th quarter. You're watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports on YouTube. Start of the 4th quarter will commence with Kentucky at their inside Tennessee territory. Touchdown, Willie Hardigan.
Yeah, and that's exactly how Kentucky need to come out and answer there. The quick strike and just immediately put points on the board. Tennessee, I think it's just simply put, Jeff, the defense has been out there for a while now, and I think they're just finally getting tired.
And a good drive of 4 plays, 62 yards, and it was set up by a good run from Copley. Broke off for 34 as the extra point through the uprights and good. 20-0 is the score with 8:57 left to go in this 4th quarter. Still plenty of time for Tennessee. We've seen 20 points scored in a quarter before. It's just a matter of if Tennessee can sustain their drives. Mitchell picking up 21 on the return.
Yeah, I mean, this is big now. I mean, Tennessee, now you're looking at, at a three possession ball game here. We're in the 4th. This is when you got to finally start putting those plays together. You've been close all game, but you got to put those drives together now.
Who is Potter going to turn to get this drive going? Potter will look to throw to the near side. Almost picked off by Granger, who read that route and ran it better than the receiver did.
Yeah, great job there by the defense and just not able to get anything going against Tennessee's offense.
Okie, Mike, Devin, Nate Murphy showing up. Appreciate you guys watching on YouTube. As Patterson picking up 9, 3rd and 1 coming up.
And this is big. I mean, with how Kentucky's kind of been, especially killing time on these drives, Jeff, Tennessee, this is when you got to convert right now.
Remember, guys and girls, hit that like button and subscribe. Here on YouTube, we only got 16 likes. We got 32 watching. We could get more than that. And a nice run, and that's going to be a first down.
And that's big. Tennessee able to keep the drive going now. Let's see what they can do. Can they finally put this drive together?
They're just shy of their own 40. Potter will throw. That will be a catch and a nice run. Logan Mitchell picking up 7 on the play. And that's actually his 3rd reception for 19 yards.
Yeah, Mitchell lowering the shoulder as well, delivering a big hit to keep moving forward. That is a great pickup there by the receiver.
2nd and 3. Potter floating that, and that one is caught by Caesar, picking up 8 and a first down.
In Tennessee, they're finally starting to click, Jeff, as we are going to go to a review.
They are, so maybe another timeout for Tennessee, to talk things over. They do have 3 remaining. Not going to take any until
I don't
but
know what the official saw there. That wasn't him being in. Yeah, I'd hope so.
That was a pointless review.
Yeah, I mean, I understand 4th quarter, got to make sure, but I mean, it was pretty kind of cut and dry, a little embarrassing, honestly, from the officials there.
1st and 10, trips to the top of the formation. The receiver coming in motion will make it 2 by 2. Potter going to look to throw, connects, and a gain of 7 by Johnny Patterson.
And I hate that it took Potter 3 quarters to figure out that they didn't need the 12 to 15 yard completions every drive. I hate that he's finally figured that out.
2 receivers to the top. Coming in motion is Creel. Potter going to look to throw. Pocket's clean. Throws it to James out of the backfield. Wyatt is there to knock him down. 3rd and 1, or 3rd and inches coming up after a gain of 3.
Yeah, and Block Gaming 81 puts it best in chat, Jeff, and I gotta agree with him. The game is not over, but this is a drive Tennessee needs 7 with. This is a drive Tennessee needs to finish with 7.
Yeah, you need 7s from here on out. Can't settle for field goals. 3 down defensive linemen for Kentucky. Will they bring some pressure or stay back? They will bring some pressure, but it's picked up by the O-line. Potter escapes the pocket. He's got the first down and more. Going to be inside the red zone for the first time in this game are the Volunteers.
And that's a great run by Potter as well. And I love the decision, Jeff, to run up the middle instead of through that hole you saw right there on the left side. Gains some more yards. He also shakes off Austin Allen, the right end's attempted tackle. That is a massive pickup for Potter and company.
Two receivers to the near side. You got the tight end on the left side of the formation on the offensive line. Potter going to look to the near side. That's caught. Murray with the first down, picking up 13.
Yeah, great pickup there from Tennessee. That's good to see somebody did, in fact, wake Murph up from his slumber to get him here in chat.
Yeah, it's good to see the old guy in chat every once in a while. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. They're going to give it, and, truck stick. Jeffrey Howard picking up 7.
Logan, you got to offer that man a scholarship now. You got to get him on the team.
2nd and goal, 10 plays, the 11th play of the drive, and it'll be in the I formation. Hand off! Stopped is Rodriguez picking up 1.
I think Tennessee has a gripe there. I think that's a review. I thought Rodriguez broke the plane.
4 of 12 on 3rd down. Can they make it 5 of 13? Trips to the near side. This has to be a running play. It has to be. Potter! Oh, he is in for a touchdown. Taking a shot from Stevie Glaze.
Well, what a run there by Potter. I was wondering, why are you in a shotgun formation on the half-yard line? But if it works, it works. He takes the shot but falls forward, and that is what Tennessee needed. They needed a touchdown there to stay in this game.
Logan saying ball doesn't lie. Squeeze saying that was not in.
I would say personally, I thought the play before was more him being in than that play by Potter. Yeah. You know how there's makeup calls in baseball? I think that was a makeup call by the official there.
And we see Tennessee's defense come up with some stops, but they were actually on the sideline for 12 plays. So they got to be somewhat well rested for this drive. And with 5:40 to go, they're going to need stops here. You need some quick 3 and outs. Can't let Kentucky go on these drives. But Kentucky, they know what's in front of them. Throwing on 1st down, finds Copley. 1st down and then some. Gains 18.
Yeah, as you know, like you said, I just don't know if that was enough time. I mean, you got to think about it. This is a Tennessee team that's been out there a lot tonight, Jeff, especially this second half. You know, if Tennessee can come out with some of those stops they pulled out in the second half or second quarter especially, then I think they can get the ball back quickly. But we've seen Kentucky chew that clock kind of unintentionally tonight too. So this is big. If Tennessee can get that ball back quickly, they're still in it.
Trips to the top of the formation. Copley, a little bit off center in the backfield. Going to be a quick throw. It's going to be caught by Hardigan. Tackled down after a gain of 3.
Yeah, great job there by Tennessee, collapsing quickly, only allowing Hardigan to get 3 there. Pine saw 25 completions, Jeff, great, but only 182 yards.
Travelstead with another open field tackle. Pump fake for Pinesaw. He's going to take a shot. Oh, over the shoulder, broken tackle. Another one. Hardigan can't be stopped. 2nd touchdown of the game.
And that right there, that's just what a big body receiver will do for you. Hardigan, 6'6", 255. That is a tough man for a lot of these corners in Tennessee to bring down. And that's how he's able to just shake it off. Pinesaw just kind of throws it up there and says, hey, if it's in coverage, he'll go up and get it. And that's exactly what you got to have there for Kentucky. A great answer. And I don't want to say the game's over, but with how long it took Tennessee to finally put those points on the board, I think we're starting to get to that point.
Snap is down, kick is on the way by Abdullah through the uprights and good. So 27-7 is the score. Back to a 20-point deficit.
I mean, this is a big drive coming up for Tennessee. Once again, it's do or die. It's do or die every drive now. If you're the Volunteers, you got to come away with 7.
Joe Bryce, appreciate you tuning in to the CFSL Week 8 action here on Wednesday of Season 14. So what you're watching, there's these players that you're seeing on the screen. Some of them are in the chat right now. We got some the coaching staffs put strategies together, And what we're watching are the strategies being played out in real time. And we're broadcasting it through on YouTube. 2nd and 10 coming up. Oh, someone's gonna drop the link. You can get the link at collegesimleague.com. If you're interested in joining the league, you can hit get started. There'll be Discord invite as well. And I know recruiting is off so far because we're getting into the playoffs next week. This is the final week of the regular season. And then we also got the PX1 Invitational Tournament, the Pit as it's known, that will be started as well. And if you want to get more information, you can join the Discord. And then when recruiting opens up, when the profiles open up, you can make your profile and be recruited going into the offseason. As Stevie Glaze with his 7th tackle, 4th and 3 coming up. And we'll see what Tennessee decides to do, if they want to punt it or they're going to go for it here, obviously. But this is a big play right here.
Yeah, and Jeff, I'm embarrassed to admit this. I completely forgot what the Pit stood for.
Wow. Well, that's why you're an analyst, not play-by-play, I guess. Halfback screen, not going to work. Rich Dames, no gain. Stevie Glaze with another tackle.
Yep, that's exactly why I'm colored. And I don't want to say that's a wrap for the Volunteers, but barring a big play, I expect to see Kentucky really start to chew that clock up.
1st and 10, halfback screen to Taylor Copley, picks up 2 on the play.
Yeah, and really, this has kind of been a tale of 2 halves. I mean, the first half, we had a total of 7 points, 1 touchdown being put up. And now we just kind of see that wear down, that ground and pound type of offense Kentucky likes to run really win out for.
Yeah, we don't care about analytics either. 3rd and 10 coming up, 3:37 to go.
Analytics hurt my brain. That's why I'm a color guy. I don't know what stats are.
It's a good thing we're not calling baseball then.
God, I can read analytics for that. Let me tell you that right now.
You don't want to go over WAR, wins above replacement. You don't want to do all that.
I'll probably go over that. I'll figure out WAR.
2x2 set. That's going to be caught for a 1st down. Quirk with the reception, picks up 16, gets pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, Quirk having a great .25 WAR season. I don't know what I'm saying. But a great job there, able to fight off the 2 attempted tackles, but Tennessee able to shove him out before he can do any more damage.
Yeah, WAR is wins above replacement. I don't know all of them, but I don't know what goes into all of them. There's other things. And Logan says, Matt, you're an OOTP and you don't have WAR figured out.
It tells me what WAR is. I don't have math for that.
BABIP is another one. As Copley with the carry, picking up 8 on the play. 2nd and 2 coming up as they're inside the red zone. Yeah, I hope Joe Grice is still here. I hope he's checking out the website because definitely I've been here since season 3. Hatchell's been here since season 11. 12, whatever. I gave you another season. Just go with it. 2nd and 2 coming up as now the analytics say take some time off the clock, but they're not even chewing up the play clock either.
Yeah, I mean this is what Kentucky's been needing to do right now. This is looking good right now for Kentucky. They did what they needed to do, Jeff. They played their game, and in the long run, it worked out for them.
Heath, he will get a gain of 7, and that will be 1st and goal.
Logan, what do you mean? Logan, what do abs have to do with anything? What do abs have to do with anything, Logan?
Because he said that you don't have WAR figured out. So then Mike came back and said, how about BABIP? And then Logan
that's batting average on balls in play.
Oh, I actually didn't think you didn't know wins above replacement, but you knew BABIP.
No, I know what all that stuff is. Yes.
I love it. Now Furman's getting in on it, saying RISP.
I mean, yeah, look, if you're good with runners in scoring position, you do good. Look, baseball's my specialty. Why am I getting attacked right now?
Apparently, Copley is afraid of the end zone. No gain on the play.
I think, do we have an over-under on Copley touchdowns and Copley took the under? Can we get confirmation on that?
No, there was none.
Okay.
Mike only does that for the 2 games a night, not 3 or 4. He doesn't do the props for those games. 2nd and goal.
I hate it here. I hate it here. Hate you, Logan.
Uh,
hate it here. God.
Murph. apparently Kentucky wants to keep us for the full time, and it doesn't matter. I mean, we get paid no matter what. As Heath will not be afraid of the end zone. He'll punch it in and vulture a touchdown from Copley. But is it really vulturing if he didn't even want a touchdown?
I would not say so. I think that was Copley being a good teammate and allowing somebody else to score.
But don't ask Matt about Hatchell kicking field goals last season.
Look, it made me sad, okay? Shut up, Logan. God, this is how I know Logan is slowly giving up. He has resorted to just insulting me in chat. During his own game, at least. Yeah, during his own game, at least.
1st and 10 for Tennessee, barring a miracle. And it would be a wild miracle. Kentucky is going to secure that spot after the win over. Will secure that second spot, actually. Yeah, because Bama is 3-2. So they moved to 5-1 with Florida State.
Yeah, and so, I mean, big congratulations.
Shot deep, though, and it is caught to the 20. Still, no, fumble.
No,
something happened. Freeman picks up 51 yards.
No, he held on to it. He just didn't go down. What?
No, wait. What are we reviewing?
What is happening?
He fumbled the ball. No,
but is he down there? Is he down?
He's got to be down, Hatchell.
But he also got up and ran with it still, so it's still Tennessee ball.
It's reversed. So what did it reverse to? Tennessee still has the ball.
So no fumble. Tennessee has the ball. Just no fumble for Freeman then, I guess.
I guess
there's a Mississippi play, guys.
They reviewed the fumble of the football. I think we've hit CFSL after dark officially.
Yeah, we sure have.
Yeah,
this is why they want us on the call.
It's 10:08. Normally we normally don't hit. It's been a long time since there's been CFSL after dark.
Oh no, there's always CFSL after dark for me, man. It's 11:08 right now.
Yeah, I know when Cole and I did the game last season, it was CFSL after dark, but this takes the cake, I think, over that. Logan Mitchell would have gained lost a 1.
I'm sorry, I'm loving that pokey. Yeah, this is the yellow flag pod now. God, I hope not. God, I hope that's not what this turns into.
Nah, nobody wants to hear that because nobody's got 2 hours after this. 15 seconds remaining in this contest before we could get some sleep. Throwing it deep to the end zone. Batted up in the air by Bryson Walker, and it falls incomplete. And we got some games coming up tomorrow. Excuse me, Hatchell. 6 p.m. is West Virginia at Nebraska right here on YouTube. 7:30 tomorrow Central Time, LSU and Missouri as Potter across the middle connects with Creel for a gain of 15 with 4 seconds remaining. And then at 9 p.m. to close out the Thursday slate tomorrow, Boise State at Iowa right here on YouTube.
And Jeff, I think if there's one positive Tennessee can take away from this game, it's really going to be that defense. Nope, they're not.
Logan didn't want to take a timeout. He's like, GG's. He's already out of the stadium. He's already at home.
I don't blame him.
All right, Hatchell, let's wrap this one up.
I mean, Kentucky, they did what they had to do. They knew when we're in, and they came out and did just that. They played great, but it was really that second half. Tennessee, they have a lot to learn. They do. But this is a team I see a lot of success with in the future. That defensive, especially in that first half entirely, that's a great defense you need to build on right there. And I expect big things from Tennessee going forward.
On behalf of my analyst, Matt Hatchell, executive producer, Mike Peters, I'm Jeff Melnish. Thank you for spending your evening with us, and we hope you enjoy this presentation of the Collegiate Football Simulation League presented by PX1 Sports on YouTube. Again, the final score from this one, Kentucky all over Tennessee, 34-7. And we will see you back here tomorrow night starting at 6 p.m. Central Time on YouTube for West Virginia and Nebraska. So until then, have a good night, everybody.